Hello everyone, my name is S01E087 and welcome back to Regrowth. This is episode 87, I think. So between episodes I put a box on the farm here to try and prevent the butterfly Armageddon which keeps happening. As you can see, we are up to a decent pile of butterflies now. I think they're sorted. Yeah, they are. I got a few... Oh, I must have scanned one of them. I was like, why isn't that stacking? I got a few new ones this time. And if you come up here, you can see there's some right there. There's a bunch right here. You know, that type of thing. And it got me thinking. So while I was catching butterflies 2 or 3 times ago, I noticed that when I came over here, there was pollen in here. And that struck me as kind of weird. I figured, maybe one of them died here and that type of thing. And then the other day when I was catching one, I saw one of them come up here and it didn't die. It took 4 or 5 hits from the sacrifice, or from the Well of Suffering, and then it flew out and I caught it. So why don't we convert this, or, give it another purpose of being a Well of Suffering that kills butterflies. And it might, as an offshoot, be able to give us pollen that hopefully we can figure out how to use to breed trees. So the idea here is I only have capacity in a few of the actual sacrifice runes. So if this turns out to work well, we'll have to make more of those. But let's see if I can remember how to assemble an altar. It has been a little while, but I thought all we had to do, because let's see, that one was 3, so that makes this one 5. And then did I not? I did not. And then I think, what was it, like 1 on the end? And then 5 more? Something like that. And then I think this is where the glowstone goes. Why am I holding those? 5. And what am I looking for? This one. And then what was it? Like 1, 2, maybe? Can't remember how high up the glowstone was. Well, let's just see if this thing turns into an altar when I put this stuff on it. If it does, it's high enough. If it doesn't, it wasn't. And survey says, what are you? You are a tier 3, so it's 1, 2, 3. Cool. So I'm going to assemble the rest of this thing, and then we're going to put a Well of Suffering somewhere. In hindsight, this, I think, is too low. Let's take a look. Yeah. The Well of Suffering is even with tier 5. Oh well, we'll just put the Well of Suffering over top of it for now. I think that might work if we put the, let's see. No, I'm going to redo the whole thing. Alright, I'm going to get this thing built and then I'll be back. Alright, and we're back. So, got an altar. But now what we need to do, need to put this one piece back in here. Now, we need to get inside of here. I had to raise it up. You can see I had it 3 off, so it was 1, 2, 3, and then the altar was here. I had to move it up 1. But other than that, it seems like it's okay. Let's get you out of here. I need to do an F7 check again, but alright, let's see what happens. I felt bad about this at first, and then I had to sit through and listen to many, many butterflies kill themselves. And it no longer felt bad because they're not that bright. And I mean, look how many hits they're taking. I mean, that's just nuts. Wow. And these things spawn automatically even if we're not online. And you saw them all splatter pollen everywhere. And that's what we want, is pollen. So I've got this little hopper hawk here. I need to get it set up so it's a little better range, which I think I might be able to do. I mean, I could probably just put... I'm going to do this. I could probably put the box here. Maybe put the flower there. Let's go drop this stuff off real quick and grab a mana pool. So initially this wasn't my plan. You know, I've never said that before. This is not what I actually intended to do this episode. We will get to the next part soon. I want to make a biogen and get some biofuel production online because we need that for one of the other projects I want to start working on soon. So, you know, I kind of want to get that working. But when I noticed all the butterflies, where in the world are all my mana tablets? What did I know I had one. When I noticed all the butterflies sitting around, I just decided, you know, it's just too good of an opportunity to waste. So, the butterfly life essence battery, which, you know, I think is going to be a thing, no matter where we put that thing now. And how are we doing? Almost. And there we go. Okay. One of the things I think I may want to set up is, I'm not sure, I like this, but it's just not how I wanted to have it. So I may end up ripping it down eventually, but that lava, I think I want to redirect some of it over into the item area. Probably rip this out and regrass it, and maybe I'll put it in there. But I want to get some auto smelters online. I want to get some smelteries going to see if we can get our ore back up to where it's supposed to be. Because it dawned on me that the mechanism pipes will not insert into the drawer network unless there's space for it, and it basically, so if the drawer network is full and can't accept any more, it won't try and put more in there. So all you have to do is hook a pipe up to, in theory, up to an auto crafter that's producing the ore, and it should only put enough ore into the system to fill it. And then you can do the same thing with a furnace or a smelter, however you're doing it. That way, as soon as there's no more ore needed, or there's no more ingots needed, the ore stops being generated as well, because it just backs up back through the system. So I think I can chain them together and make them work right. Seriously, how many animals need to be in here? Alright, I'm going to let this fill up and go close the door, since now my cat is following me. And we're back. Let's take a look here. So if we place this thing now, why did I do that? Right, let's just put it, here's good enough. It should link up to this pool, and yeah, went up quite a bit. That's interesting. I wonder if they're known because they came from a known sapling or something? I don't know, I didn't scan those, that's weird. But either way, now this system will slowly start filling up with pollen. Now, I thought we could use the pollen for something, but so far, like there's something you can do with genetics. You know, the entire point of it. We're almost to the alveary. It's going to take us a lot more materials, but we're getting closer now. We've got one full stable Imperial Queen, so she's actually able to generate the jelly now. So we need 4 glass planes and a piece of gold. Do we have any of that here? I think I converted all the glass into mana glass. Luckily, we still have a ton of it. Now let's grab some gold over here. What? There we go. That's better. So why did I only get one? Getting dark. Let's do... Ooh, no. And... Oh, wow. Cool. Let's put... You can go here. Okay. Now, let's just see if I understand this. It says if I take the gene database... I've got my bees, and we have Imperial. So here's Imperial. So if I take one of these, there's Imperial, left click to assign gene. So left click. Okay. Species Imperial. Okay, so this one I think has a couple slots in it. So let's take a look. Let's try it. I don't really want it to go fast. I'd like it to have maximum fertility, although that's not really... Wait a minute. I thought it could hold more than that. Oh, maybe it can't. What's the difference? Maybe this is the one that holds a ton of them. Alright, well, let's just barbecue this one then. Clean it out. And what did... Oh, I used it all up. It's like, what did I do with all my glass? Math can be hard sometimes. 7. That's not enough. We need one more. You know what? Well, that didn't work at all. Okay, so you can go here. You can go there. You get put away. This will make us enough. Just the heck with all the trying to count. Let's... Yeah. There we go. And now that I think about it, why was I trying to make a bee? We can't make a bee. We don't have a larva yet. We could make the gene sample, but we can't do anything with it. You can go in there. Let's go sleep real quick. And sleep. There's just something hilarious about how much damage those butterflies took to kill. That's just nuts. And how are we doing? Yeah, we're maxed out again. The trick will be, is that enough to hold a filler and a lumberjack? I would love to have a lumberjack out here, but I think it's going to be too dangerous given the amount of range we saw that thing had before the last time we used it, because I don't want to shear off a chunk of our tree here. Let's see here. Let's go trees. Peach, I guess. We'll go with peach. Okay, so it's peach. We want... Okay. Fertility, we're not worried about that one right now. We'll go fruit. We want it to be actually have peaches. Average yield, I guess. 2 more genes hold shift to display. Oh, that's cool. We don't care about that. Sappiness could probably be useful. We don't need effect. Don't care about that. Girth, we'll just let it do whatever it does. Let's do sappiness. How long we got? I think we still got more. Wow, how many genes can this thing hold? Maybe 9? Who knows? That's bees. Plant type. Already got sappiness. I don't know what territory means. I'm assuming territory goes with effect, but we haven't seen any effects yet. Girth 1 by 1. I'd kind of like that to be random, but you know, it's either that or fireproof. Growth light level. Fruit. Did we already do a fertility? We did not. I'm guessing maybe fertility goes with pollination. So let's do girth. And see how many we've got now. 6. That's good enough. Let's see if this actually will do something. Pollen. Do you? Can we? Yeah, see, how do you... Maybe you have to... Arbor serum. This is all complete and total guesswork. I have no idea. That's right, you need raw DNA. If we put you there and take you out... Okay, so that will go in there. Okay, so we can strengthen this thing up. But... we need living critter juice. Let me get some of this squeezed up, and I'll be back. Okay, it's been a little while. I mean, not a lot, but you can see it's had a chance to process some bugs. So far, we've got this far. Not going that fast. I keep thinking maybe I ought to make another one of these, or maybe like 2, and kind of line them up. That way they can produce this stuff faster, because it's not like we're running out of enzyme anytime soon, and all it needs is enzyme and power and ethanol, and, well, we got ethanol. Ooh, that reminds me. Apple juice check. we are at 2,500 buckets of apple juice. The temptation to flood an area and make a lake of apple juice is growing. So since it doesn't look like we're going to be making that today, let's take a peek at the biogenerator. So pretty easy to make. I did have to make 2 more of the reinforced alloy, which was just the standard enriched alloy with some crushed diamond dust, yeah, diamond dust in the enrichment chamber to get us the reinforced. And then we already had some biofuel from crushing saplings or something. All the other stuff is normal. So let's just put you good enough. And now we need a bed. Here I thought we were running out of time, and I checked while we were doing the bugs were juicing, and it was only 15 minutes. I mean, that's got to be like a record. I guess that's what I get for actually, cutting and not doing everything on camera. But we'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. So currently it can store 280 RF. We're set to be on. Wow. How much is that thing? Is that how much it's producing a tick? 140 RF a tick. That's not bad. I mean, one of these things at max can generate 80, and I mean, you see the setup it takes to keep those things running. Oh neat, it's got a little tank. Oop, did I get it? It's actually got a tank. Does it fill? Oh, it does. It actually fills up with green goop. That's cool. Did it fill up already? I'm guessing it did. It did. Power line. Hello. Let's just connect you in real quick. Might as well. We're gonna need you, a couple of you. You there. You here, and here. Wrench. How do you... there we go. There we go. All the mechanism stuff is faced in some way, like it's important. Like you can see it would not connect here, but it would connect here. We gotta kind of keep that in mind when we're using this stuff. That is still kind of cool. I mean, this little bugger's actually producing a decent amount of power, and it's not like the biofuel is that hard to make. I mean, stack of apples. I cannot enrich an apple, so that's a smeltery. There it is. And we make applesauce. Every time I move my feet, I hit the dog who's under the desk, and she immediately assumes I'm trying to pet her and then stretches out and tries to encircle my foot. Does not work very well for a dog who only weighs 7 pounds. What are we doing? Is it going in there? We got 2592. Sometime, maybe? Please? There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh my goodness. How much is this thing making? 2604, so 12. 3 per apple? That's gotta be about it. 3 per apple? I think we figured that out last time, yeah. No, apples are 4. So more than that. Watermelon, I mean, really does seem like it would be the ideal thing, because every time you harvest one of those crops we've got, you get 4, so you can get a stack for a little 4x4 section, which wouldn't be that big a deal. Where apples, unless you have a decent sized orchard going, are kind of, oops, by-axe, kind of hit or miss as far as how many you get. How are you doing on fuel? Pretty good. I had a hopper. What did I do with it? No. Yes. Hopper. Can I put stuff into you? You do not have a control GUI. So I'm just going to guess that I can do this. I would guess incorrectly. There's got to be a way you can automate this little bugger. Maybe through the top. Okay, through the top. And that will fill it right back up. I mean, in essence, I mean, I know we have to spend power with the crusher to get it. The crusher is currently using 30 RF a tick, and it's generating, how many slots do we have? 3? 12? Yeah. So it's generating 12 chunks per, and then however fast this thing's burning them, it's outputting was 140 RF a tick. So this would eventually fill up whatever capacity you had there and stop. And it's still only using, what are we using? 30? There's still only 100, there's still 110 RF a tick left, which is kinda awesome. Do I have a box anywhere? I don't have a box, but I have a drawer. That will do. And let me just do this real quick. Transfer a lot of this into here. I need to make a drawer controller for this area. What we really need to do is get the Corporea network online. Oh, did I already? Wow, I already stuffed that thing full. That way we can connect them all and put the Corporea indexes around. And we can just step up and say, hey, you know, give me 20 biofuel, and just have it hand it to us. I wanted more than one. There we go. And in theory, when the units or the network stops using power, this thing should just stop. We can see it's outputting a steady amount, but it's not producing. Oh wow, max output is 280. Jeez. Okay, and it was all things considered, compared to some of the other stuff we've built so far, it was cheap, because you know this thing was harder to build than this was. I mean, it's not like it was really that difficult to begin with, but who knows? I have to make some more of those. Oh, one charge. One charge. Is that what we're looking for? A charge? Peach. What did I make you? Peach. Small, lowest. No. What about you? Small. Let's just see what happens. Will it let us do this? I thought there was some way you could combine these things, but I'm really not sure how. Because it says I have a charge on it now. No. No. Hold shift to display. Okay. Nope. I thought all you had to do was like craft them together somehow. But wait, can I? That really does not help me. What about you? Do you have a use? Not really. Well, I mean, technically, I suppose you do have a use. Well, we're just gonna let this thing fill up then. You, get out of there. Nobody cares about you flowers. What are you? Yeah, flowers. Got enough flowers already. Okay, now, so we have another power generation system, which is good. I'll have to make some more of these. Probably sink them into the ground here, down where the heat generator was, until I started playing with it, and I moved it. But what I'm thinking about doing is, can't build up. Up, bad things happen. But I think I can build down. So what I would like to do is come all the way down here. You can see we got quite a bit of... Slow down. And down we go. Nope, fly. We got quite a bit of distance down here from sea level down. What I was actually thinking about doing was coming down. You can see about where the sand level stops. So I'm not really sure how I want to do it yet. But I was thinking if we leveled this off, like made it flat under here, and then I'm flying still. We make it flat and then convert the top layer to glass or something. That way it's transparent. Stop, stupid seaweed, dried kelp, whatever. How can you be dried kelp underwater? Okay. We're good still. Alright. The idea being to take like this area right here, like maybe take some glass and drop it down. And then this area would be excavated, so there wouldn't be any water in here, and this would be open. And then everything else that has water above it would have like a ceiling on it. So when you looked up, you saw the bottom here through glass. This will give us some sunlight, although I think that tree blocks most of it. Yeah, I think it blocks most of it, and I really don't like that kelp. But then we kind of build like a little island or something for this thing to sit on, and then dig down a ways and set up some type of base under there, because that gives us a decent amount of area to build in under there and kind of try for that underground city kind of thing if it works out. At least that would be the plan. But to do that, it's going to require the quarry, and where did all my blocks go? Now, it'd take I was going to fix that hole. The quarry and a little bit of planning to figure out how to set it up. Yeah, because I'm thinking if the quarry was run from here in the middle, you'd be able to do it probably in 4 shots. Because the quarry's capable of doing a 64 by 64 chunk, is how much it can mine at once. But of that 64 blocks, it uses the outer edge as its frame. So you really only get 63 by 63. So you kind of have to plan it out right, because you also don't want like one line of stone that you missed. I had that happen a couple times in this one where I goofed up, and the quarry line, or the frame, went right over where the other frame was. It didn't work out so good. It was kind of a pain. And let's check this while we're here. Yeah, we're down to 60. Need to change that. Yeah, this thing actually stopped functioning because it ran out of words. It ran out of fertilizer, which, you know, not convenient, all things considered. But that's kind of the idea. I was hoping to start it this time. More than likely, once I get it going, there aren't going to be all that many status updates on it, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to do it or anything like that. And plus, you know, it's a whole... So it may not be that interesting to look at until it's done, but we'll see. Let's get this thing configured here. We want you to pull, and you can be a push. And fertilizer, there we go. Why did you not come out? You can't go there, but you could have gone in here. Okay, so that's where the dirt goes. This is where the saplings it would replant goes. Weird. No idea. I honestly have no idea. Only thing I can think of is I sheared off... Oh, wait a minute. Did we lose a tree? No? I had to shear off a whole bunch of leaves. Maybe those saplings came from it collecting the leaves that landed on the dirt. Hopefully it's not too dark. Have we got any more butterflies? We had at least one. Oh, that's going to be horrible yet fun. What is your base powered on? The lives of butterflies. We grind them up into a little powder, and we use them to fuel our blood network, basically. It missed. Any more? Any more? I see you there. So I think that's actually going to be it for this one. And it's dark again. We got the ow? Huh. We got the second altar made with another well of suffering over top of our our butterfly factory, apparently. So that's working. And I'm curious to see how much power that produces, because that might actually outproduce this thing, which really wouldn't surprise me, given that it's only able to flow so fast through here. I could probably up the TNT blast rate to 2 and it might work. Yeah, that could work. We got our biogen made here, which is actually producing a kind of an awesome amount. Oh wait, before we say goodbye, let's try something. You, some of you. No. Yes. Wait. Yes, that one. Can we extract the biofuel? It connected. Can the biofuel be extracted? I mean, I don't know why you would need to, but why not try? Nope. Oh, there's the frame rate hitch again. Is this thing making sound? I think it is. I mean, I can hear my fan too because, you know, it's warm in here again. But that would have been cool if you could get biofuel out. Yeah, I think you can only get it from the solid material though. Oh well. We still got plenty of apples. We can make more. And 4. There we go. 3, whatever. Yeah, that's gonna work. Maybe I'll have to set some more watermelon up. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm going to probably make a few more of these. I want to be able to power the quarry off something other than the steam system, since that's powering most of these machines and a lot of our genetic stuff. I don't want to have to worry about brownouting our systems here to keep the quarry running. But we'll get that going eventually. But I think, like I said, for now, we're going to call it. We're going to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit that like button. There it is. And if you're not subscribed and you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button and you will see more videos. If you know someone who might happen to like watching the, what is it? The Arborist Serum Array be created and stuffed full of 6 different genes that we haven't been able to figure out how to get out of it yet, send them a link. Maybe they'll like the video, maybe they'll subscribe, you know, then, you know, they get to be happy because they got something to watch. You get to be happy because you got to share it with someone, and I get to be happy for, you know, channel support, which is awesome and always appreciated. So once again, thank you for watching.